Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you.
Shackles on my feet, yeah, they won't let me be. Won't you set me free? Break this on me. Shackles on my feet, oh, they won't let me be. Won't you set me free? Break this on me. Break this hold on.
Let me go. Let me go. I've been going through so much, I swear these people at my throat. That's on me, that's on mamas. On my mama, I can't take no more, so miss me with that drama. Get your commas, get your rent straight, get your facts straight. Hold me down, I rise up on her like the tax rate. Keep my past straight, never lack faith. God been working, they gon' have to hold me back, man. And tell them, you can pick a side if you wanna. You already know who I roll with. You don't want no problems with me. Get these shackles
on my feet, yeah, they won't let me be. Won't you set me free? Break this on me. Break this on. I got them shackles off my feet, yeah, yeah. Can't put me back up in the streets, yeah, yeah. I couldn't move, but now I'm free, yeah, yeah. I got them shackles on my feet, yeah, 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 yeah.
Down for me. People left me, you was brown for me. Brown for me. All that bitterness and anger, had to let it go. People talking down on me, I guess that's how it go. Let them know, that's on me, yeah. Shackles on my feet, you broke the hold and now I'm free, yeah. Even in the darkest times, you kept your light on me, yeah. Got the memo, read the message. Found my purpose, found my method. Only L I took was lessons, tell them. You can pick a side if you wanna. You already know who I roll with. You don't want no problems with me. Get these shackles
on my feet, yeah, they won't let me be. Won't you set me free? Break this on me. Break this on me. I got them shackles off my feet, yeah, yeah. Can't put me back up in the streets, yeah, yeah. I couldn't move, but now I'm free, yeah, yeah. I got them shackles on my feet, yeah, yeah. I got them shackles off my feet, yeah, yeah. Can't put me back up in the streets, yeah, yeah. I couldn't move, but now I'm free, yeah, yeah. I got them shackles on my feet, yeah, 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 yeah.
Hello, yeah. Mama said we in the church, you best believe this ain't no hotel. Rocking your halo like a snapback cause you hang with ghetto angels. She told me they won't catch you when you fall, you know this ain't gon' end well. Girl, somebody shot the sheriff, if it's you, I ain't gon' pay bail. She says, good morning, wake up, wake. Good morning, wake up, wake. Good morning, wake up, wake. Wake up, wake. Wake up and get yourself to church, yeah. Wake up and get yourself to church, yeah. Wake up, we're shopping here right now. Somebody come and tell this lady cool down. Wake up and get yourself to church, yeah. To be a man, best keep your word until the final days. Said if you sign
took a shake, took some time to pray. When I'm in the streets today, make the devil stay away. Ain't got a fake, but you're blocking all your blessings when you're lying about your age. I can feel the spirit moving when I'm lighting up the stage. You listening when you pray, it just depends on your taste. She said, tell me where you running when that kitty ain't as warm as it was. I don't care who you praying to, I just pray you believe in you see what you see, cause underneath that kingdom come and make them scream. Amen. From the congregation, I need the spray tan for my faces. And when they ask me where I'm headed, hella heaven, see those fasten straight to Mars, look at God.
She says, good morning, wake up, wake. Good morning, wake up, wake. She says, good morning, wake up, wake. Wake up, wake up and get yourself to church, yeah. I don't wanna wake up and get yourself to church, yeah. I don't wanna wake up, we're shopping here, you right now. Somebody come and tell this lady cool down. Wake up and get yourself to church, yeah.
Have you ever heard it? Have you ever felt so far away? Have you ever burdened? I wonder why your love is here to stay. You hear me, Father. You see our pains. You're here to stay. You know our callings. Here on our boat, we sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away. Your love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you. Your love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you. Your love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you. Your love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you. Have you ever felt it? A feeling that you can't ever escape. Just know you're never left alone. Your father is always there to stay. Such a special feeling. Even if you're gone and ran away, you can always come home. Your father's always there, don't run away. Your love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you. Your love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you. Your love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you. Your love has called me back now. love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you. Your love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you. Your love has called me back now. Your love has called me back to you.
Living water soften my heart in the places that are hard. Holy fire burn in my soul. Stir up passion where I'm cold. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Breath of heaven blow through my life. Take these dry bones, all the style. From the ashes with you I'll rise. Resurrect me with your light. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Fall afresh on me. I am hungry for the presence of the Lord, for the Spirit to sustain me, to renew and to restore. Earth and heaven, all creation, crying out in one accord. For your kingdom, for your glory, for a mighty move of God, 'cause we need more. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. You rain down and I am salt. Again, my life is not my own. I belong to Jesus and Jesus alone. You breathe life into these bones. That's what I know is not my home. I got victory, I know, in Jesus alone.
Welcome once again to Inner City Women. Oh, this has been a fantastic, fantastic week. This morning's speakers were just too good. I can't even describe how good they were. Reina Rodriguez was great, and then also we had Kim Chavez. They were just powerful, just so powerful. Didn't you enjoy that, Doreen?
Oh yes, we were just talking too about the special music too, the preaching, the music. We were just broken too this morning. I think there was a brokenness.
It was with Go Ye and all those videos that went over Go Ye. Oh my God. I'm sitting there and I've seen it before, but I was weeping. I had to go fix my makeup again because my makeup was coming down. But it's just so powerful what God has been doing in this ministry. We don't stop and even think about it sometimes. The great things that God has done throughout the years. And to think that souls are still getting saved all over the world. And it happens because of United We Can, right?
Yeah, United We Can. It's financing the vision, but man, people are getting saved all over the world. I mean, when you really think about it, we're reaching treasures out of darkness all over the world. I mean, you hear testimonies of different people all over the world, and it's just, wow, our giving is making a difference.
Yes, it is. And right now we're also on our 40-day fast, which is really, I think it's just fueled this convention. It's brought the power of God in this convention. We're not only praying, but we're fasting during this time. And we're on day 24 today. It's March 18th, day 24. And our prayer target for today is provision for jobs and personal finances for Victory Outreach family. That's our prayer target. And we've been praying today for all of you that are in need of finance or in need of a job. We've been praying for you.
And the ministry challenge is memorizing the mission statement. And all you United Women in Ministry and Gang Girls, man, right now I wish I could hear you say the mission statement. I believe many of us have memorized it. I mean, I've memorized it, and I always refresh my memory because I feel like it tells who we are and what we do.
Yeah.
And so it's good to get it inside of us, right?
Sure is. That's what we're about. Then also Women in the Word. We are 10 weeks into this plan of reading the entire Bible in a year. And it has done so much for me and everybody that's involved. I hear reports constantly of how blessed they've been by reading the Word. They're already 10 weeks into it. You and I have a lot of conversations.
Oh yeah, we talk about it all the time. And my partner is Joe.
My partner is me. Because my husband reads on his own, but I read by myself too. But it's just powerful to be reading the Word and getting the Word in you. That's what's going to make you solid. That's what's going to keep you in the things of God. Is learning His Word, studying it, meditating on His Word. But not just once in a while. Every single day. Discipline your life and get into His Word. You're going to see growth in your life if you do that. So I just thank God for His Word that He left for us. Then tonight is day 4 of our convention. And tonight we have as our guest speaker is going to be Kim Argenzoni. And I am so looking forward to hearing her. And aren't you looking forward to tonight?
Yes, I'm so excited for tonight. And I encourage everyone to bring somebody to your watch party. I'm hearing so many reports. I'm hearing reports from everybody about their watch parties. I saw Reno's watch party. Reno, man, it was beautiful to see your watch party. And those watch parties that are happening in Whittier, I keep getting texts and I keep getting photos. We have over 10 watch parties taking place in different areas. So get in a watch party in your city and bring some people with you. It's time to bring people out.
Yes, it's a good way to evangelize and get the word out. Then also today, we've dedicated to United We Can. It's United We Can Day. I just love United We Can. That's my middle name. I say it all the time, Julie United We Can Arganzoni, because that's who I am. That's part of who I am. I believe in what we're doing. And right now, I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can give to United We Can. You can give by going to victoryoutreach.org. You can go to the QR code and scan to give.
Or you could text VOI to 77977. But right now we want to challenge you. We're going to leave it up for a minute so you can give. You could just scan that code right now and you can make your gift. I know we have some generous women in Victory Outreach. Now is your opportunity to give. Even before the service, you can take time and you can give.
Generosity made simple. Text VOI to 77977. Select the giving link. Enter your amount and gift type. If it's your first time giving, enter your payment details and confirm your gift. Thank you for your generosity. Now we can stay connected wherever you go. Download the Victory Outreach app and stay connected with Victory Outreach International. Get important updates and announcements. Learn more about our ministries. Stay connected with events, prayer requests, and more. Watch the latest video in our media section. Easily share content on social media within the app. Give from your phone in seconds. A convenient way to stay connected. Support world missions and do what you love.
My name is Adrian. I'm 23 years old, and I'm a part of the high school ministry. So there's a lot of things I like to do. What I love to do is I love to live. What Run for Hope means to me is that I'm able to be a part of a global international movement, and we get to see people that are hurting all around the world get saved and transformed. And I might not be there in person, but I know the finances that I give to that will be able to meet that need. My name is Adrian. I love to lift, and this year I am lifting for hope.
This year, do what you love. Sign up today by visiting vorunforhope.org.
In college, I found myself in an abusive relationship. After 2 years, I got out and started partying heavy. I started to date professional athletes, and that introduced me to a lifestyle I had only seen on TV. I started dancing and ended up into prostitution. That lasted about 3 years until I got pregnant with a client of mine. At that point, I was so lost and so suicidal. I didn't want to live anymore. I never had a mom, so I didn't think that I could be one. One day, someone told me that God had a plan for me, and I was crazy enough to believe it. Right now, I have been saved for about 2 years. I have a beautiful 3-year-old boy, and we are living our best life. I am a gangrel leader in my church, and I live in a gangrel home, and I couldn't be more blessed.
This is made possible because of your contribution to this ministry. Lives are being touched, rescued, and restored locally and all over the world. Thank you for your generosity.
And welcome again to Inner City Women. And today has been dedicated to United We Can. And we have as our guest today, David Didia, and we're going to be just talking a little bit about what United We Can is doing all over the world.
Yes, it's so exciting to see that through the ministry of United We Can, we've been able to plant churches in over 30 countries. I keep saying that, but it's just astonishing. You know, I'm just in awe of what God is doing through our ministry. And to me, I just love to see the people who have been affected, you know, have been restored, the individuals that have been restored, families that have been restored, and the children of those in those families. It's just so it's just so, it just tugs on your heart, you know, and I know that it really is the heart of God, you know, when it comes to, that's why it's so important to be a United We Can covenant partner, to be a part of this great ministry. You know, we can't all go to the missionary field, but we can go through our giving, and I think that's so important as a Christian that we're involved in that. Not just the local, but that's important too, the local vision, but the global vision that God has for Victory Outreach. And to be a part of that, it's $1 a day. That's how I started, $1 a day. And when I started, I was homeless a month before that.
Wow.
So God did that through my life. He could do it in anybody's life.
Right. Run for Hope, that's coming up also. Yes. And that's part of United We Can. It's a United We Can effort, Run for Hope. And we're going to be talking a little bit about that as well.
Yes, Run for Hope is a United We Can effort. So every dollar that we raise through Run for Hope goes right to the missionary field again, to see all of these people that we're taking the gospel to throughout the world. And in some places where it's not even legal, huh? I mean, isn't it amazing how God has opened the door for Victory Outreach in these countries where it's in some cases it's dangerous to be a Christian, but yet God is giving us favor all around the world. And I mean, if you call yourself a Victory Outreach member, you should be a United We Can covenant partner. You should be a part of it.
How can they become part of Run for Hope? If somebody's watching right now, they don't know anything about it.
Well, the great thing about Run for Hope is you could sign up today by scanning the QR code on the screen, and it's free. You just sign up, you select what you want to do. It's, you know, we're doing what we love. So whatever that is, you can select an activity that you love to do, and you can do that activity, or whatever it is, you could do it to raise finances for world evangelism. And when you click this QR code, you're going to sign up, it's free. You're going to receive an email with your sponsorship link, and it's a personalized QR code that you can give to friends, family, co-workers, anybody that you want to solicit a donation from, and it takes them right there to your account that they could sponsor you immediately. So, and that's really it. It doesn't come out of our pockets. That's a great thing. You know, we go out and we get sponsors. So it comes outside.
So where do you get these sponsors?
Well, I go to my friends, my family. I always hit up my family. And I even go like to my dry cleaner, to our mechanic, to anybody that we do business with. We're doing business with them. And so then it comes time we can ask for a donation. And I got, from my dry cleaner, she gave me $50. And I was kind of shocked, but she did. I just asked, you know. And
when it first started, we just started by running for hope or walking for hope, and then it started just gradually. We started going to do what you love. That makes it so much easier.
Yes.
It can do whatever. If you don't want to run, a lot of you can't run. I don't run, and you could walk if you want, but you could also do whatever you love. And right now we have 2 videos. One is hiking for hope, and we have Cycle for Hope. And we're going to be able to show you what they're doing to raise money for Run for Hope.
Support world missions and do what you love.
My name is Nathan Coy. I'm 34 years old. I'm a product of our Victory Home.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm 29 years old. I'm also a product of the Victory Homes. This year, we're doing what we love.
We're going to hike for hope. Well, Run for Hope has impacted our lives because we're on our way to the mission field, and we know that these base churches are being financed from all the finances that are being raised all around the world through Run for Hope.
Every time I see that money is being raised for Run for Hope and United We Can, I see that souls are attached to those dollars all over the world.
This year, we're doing what we love.
We're hiking for hope.
This year, do what you love. Sign up today by visiting vorunforhope.org. Support world missions and do what you love.
My name is Eric Robertson. I'm the pastor of Victory Outreach of Simi Valley. One of the things I love to do is cycle. And so this year I'll be cycling for hope. I cycle for hope because it's one of the things I love to do. Run for Hope to me is a great way for the body of Christ to come together and raise finances, but to also win the world for Jesus. And I know that some of us may never go, but our finances could go. And I just really want to be a part of just doing something great.
This year, do what you love. Sign up today by visiting vorunforhope.org.
I'm here with Pastor Ernie, and he is all the way from the Philippines. He's a missionary that answered the call to go into another part of the world, to go into another country. And Ernie, when did you first receive the call of God to the Philippines?
A week after I went into the men's home in 1986.
86? How many years is that?
This November will be 35 years
wow.
that I've been saved. I got saved in Long Beach, and what happened is that I came out of prison. I went to go visit my mom. And me and my mom were drug addicts, and she got saved.
Wow.
So then she started going to the Victory Outreach there in Long Beach, and then I went to go visit her. And as the pastor was preaching, because they had a Thanksgiving dinner, and I went, and I already had felt something changing in my life. And so that's the day that I gave my life to Jesus Christ. And then I also went into the men's home. And the moment I started to learn how to pray, I just had a burden for Southeast Asia. And I prayed for like 18 years. And then the opportunity came in 2004 to go to the Philippines. And I've been there since. I even got married out there. And so
you married a Filipina?
Yeah, I married a Filipina out there. We've been married over 2 years. And I just been there. And it's exciting to see what God's doing, even during the pandemic. God's still moving.
I find it really interesting, or I don't know, that you could go to another country that you've never been to before and adjust. You adjust to the food, you adjust to the climate. It's very hot there.
Yeah, very hot.
That's a total change. And what makes you stay there?
The call of God. I knew that when I went, I knew that, I even told my pastor at the time when he sent me there, I says, okay, if I don't come back, it's your fault, because you guys know my burden. My burden is to be in Southeast Asia. And so we went, and I would come back every year, but I just end up over there. And then I met my wife, and we've been involved in ministry all them years. And then we got married over 2 years ago. And now we're overseeing the work that's there in Manila. And then we help out with Pastor Christian there in San Pedro, and we're just building and believing God to do.
Tell us about the need. Tell us about the need out there. I've been there. Yeah. I know we've been there. But let us know. Tell us what's happening out there.
One of the greatest needs that is opportunity for us out there is our victory homes. There's a massive need for meeting the drug addicts' need out there. They smoke what they call shabu. It's like a meth. And when I first got there, the way the government would handle the drug problem was that if you told them that you were a drug addict, they would put you into a mental institution, and they would use Thorazine and things like that. But now, since we had a new president, they had what they call Operation Double Barrel, which they actually go after the drug addicts.
Oh my God.
And what we've done.
When you say go after them, what do you mean by that?
They would go after them and execute them.
They actually shoot them?
Yeah, actually shoot them. And it became a big thing. And so what we started doing with the barangays there, the barangays are like little cities within the city. And what we did is we started doing Christian 12 steps. Because they started Operation Double Barrel Reload, which meant that they went back to it. But they put all the drug addicts on a list through the barangays, and then if they completed the program that we were offering, then they would take them off the list, and then the city will help them get jobs. And
I hope you're listening to this, what Pastor Ernie is saying, that they would actually go, and if you were a drug addict, they'd just go do away with you. They just shoot you, kill you. That was their solution to the problem. Thank God that we have Victory Outreach. Thank God that there's an answer. I can't believe that some countries operate like this, but they do. But we go in there and we give them an answer. And it's all made possible because of United We Can.
That's right.
Yeah. And he said something heavy. He said if they come with us, they get off that list.
Yeah.
Isn't that incredible that Victory Outreach,
favor.
They look to us as the solution, right?
Yeah, because we have, what we did in that particular time when we started the Christian 12-step for the barangays is we gave them a second opportunity, which is our victory homes. So if the individual was struggling, like they couldn't really overcome being out, because one of the requirements of being in our program was to go to church. And that's how we would be able to sign their cards, because they're, they're visible.
That's real smart, by the way.
That is smart.
Some of the other places thought it was kind of awkward, but we knew our purpose of why God called us there was to reach the drug addicts, treasures out of darkness. And so if we seen, because we had a follow-up team where they would come once a week to the church, and we would have our program there. It was a Christian 12-step, and we would take them through a process. But then at the same time, we had a follow-up team that every week they would go after these individuals, visit them at their house or whatever barangay they lived in, to make sure that they were doing okay. And then if we seen that they were struggling with it, then we would offer them the victory home, where they could go and be there for a year or whatever long it takes for them to overcome, and then being able to get them plugged back into society. But the church would be there as a hub to be able to minister to their families as well, because some of the guys that would come, they would come with their wives and kids, and so we would have the women there to minister to the family as well, so that way both needs are getting met, and God gets the glory.
We have a church in San Pedro.
Yeah.
And you're out right now. You're ministering in Manila.
Yeah, we have it's not officially a church, but we have a group of people that we meet there on Sundays, and as well as during the week. But when the pandemic hit, it kind of like closed everything down. So everything's being done online, even till today in San Pedro. We have like about 5 groups that meet online with the service there, and then we have 3 groups that meet on the weekends in Manila as well, and then we combine them until the pandemic goes down to what they call a moderate lockdown.
Yeah.
That's what they call it, is a lockdown.
How has United We Can played a part
Well,
in building the work of the Philippines?
It got us to a point where, because I got there in 2004, and the churches at that time were already self-sufficient. And so even now, one of the great things that's happening right now is the beginning of 2020, we started our own United We Can campaign to be part of the bigger picture of Victory Outreach International. And the moment that we started it, we had like about 30 members signed up right away to be part of United We Can. Till this day, they're still part of United We Can in their giving.
They're giving back.
Yeah, giving back.
So they don't just take, but they're giving back.
Exactly.
That is so powerful.
And I remember when I got there, people would see my badge and they would be like broken and so grateful because of the UTC that United We Can was able to help establish there, the homes and the church in the beginning stages. So they're real grateful. So when we came out with to be part of United We Can as well, to contribute, to the overall vision of our ministry, man, they were like for it. It was easy for them to sign up because they've seen the results of it in a third world country.
Yeah.
They're able to see the results of it. So it was a real blessing to experience that. And then
I don't know if you're blessed. I'm so blessed by hearing what Pastor Ernie has to say. Ernie, Natividad.
Correct, yeah.
I say it right?
Some people struggle with it. I know it's not Christmas.
I'm so blessed to hear what he has to say about what's going on in the Philippines. That's really far away. It's thousands and thousands of miles away. And you know how you've been going there? You go by your giving. And you don't maybe attend there. You can't really go take a plane and go there, but you go by your giving. And that's what Run for Hope and everything that we're doing to raise finances is going to countries that need our help. David, why don't you address how they can be involved?
Well, the best way to get involved is to sign up by clicking the QR code. Let's scan to give. And, becoming a United We Can Covenant partner is really easy. You start off by giving $1 a day. It's just $1 a day, $30 a month. The best way to do it is to set up a recurring gift by scanning the QR code. Once you begin to give $30 a month, we're going to consider you a covenant partner. And you're going to give all year, and you're going to get your pins, you're going to get your discounts for the store, and then what we see is God blesses you through that. And when God begins to bless you, just like me, when I became a $1 a day member, God began to bless me, and then I challenged myself to the next level, or God would challenge me. God would speak to me, and I would go to the next level. And every time God would meet me, and then now I'm a diamond member. I can't even believe I was a homeless man. Now I'm a diamond club member. And that's just what God wants to do. I'm not an example. I'm not an exception. I'm an example. Just like we're all an example of what God wants to do in your lives. And I just want to encourage you. I mean, when we were looking at statistics, only 7% of Victory Outreach members are faithful covenant partners that give on a regular basis. And I think that's just really, we should be somewhere at 50% at least. I really believe that.
If you are a member right now, the way to be faithful, the only way I know, is do direct debit. Because you try to mail it in or give it in the church. I mean, sometimes you'll miss, and we count on your gifts. We really count on them. So direct debit comes directly out of your account. That's the best way to give. And today is United We Can Day. I'm going to challenge you. If you're not a direct pay partner, I pray you'll become a direct pay partner today, because we really need to advance in this ministry of United We Can. And also, you could sign up for Run for Hope and be a part of everything that God is doing through this ministry. You could do what you love. Be a part and do whatever you love to do. If you're a baker, bake for hope. If you're a fisherman, fish for hope. If you're a hiker, hike for hope. Do whatever it takes to raise finances and help people like Ernie Natividad. I love to say your name. We can help ministries like this that are actually out there doing the work of the ministry. It's powerful to see he's dedicated his life. He's out there on the field. All we have to do is support these works, get them going. And I thank God that we're part of that. Don't you feel blessed to be a part of it?
And there's so many cities over there in that area, right? In all of Asia.
Yeah.
It's untapped, so we're going to be able to launch new works, new church plants.
That's our prayer.
Yes, and I know they have vision for that. I've heard him preach such vision for Asia. And so it's time to get a part, become faithful in the area of your giving. I like to say, when you love the Lord with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, then you're going to love people. It's automatic. I mean, the greatest commandment says to love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And what does it say? It says, likewise, in the same way, love your neighbor as yourself. So we can look around, we see people hurting, we see people lost, not just here locally, but globally. There's a tremendous need. And I know Victory Outreach, we hear the cry. So it's time to do something about it and be committed in our giving and get on board with Run for Hope. Run for Hope has already begun. And so right now, we're going to end the program right now with a music video all the way from Panama, one of our base churches, our third wave churches, and they are doing a music video, and it's all about Run for Hope.
Que me amas aunque todo lo puedes ver.
Thank you for tuning in today to our live broadcast. You too can also be part of giving right there where you're at, whether you're watching at home or on the go, simply by clicking on the link in the description below or through our Victory Outreach International app. Let's take a look at how easy it is to give.
Generosity made simple. Text VOI to 77977. Select the giving link. Enter your amount and gift type. If it's your first time giving, enter your payment details and confirm your gift. Thank you for your generosity. Now we can stay connected wherever you go. Download the Victory Outreach app and stay connected with Victory Outreach International. Get important updates and announcements. Learn more about our ministries. Stay connected with events, prayer requests, and more. Watch the latest video in our media section. Easily share content on social media within the app. Give from your phone in seconds. A convenient way to stay connected.
I've been captive so long. This way feels so strong. Crying, Lord, what's beyond trying, failing? Take 2 steps towards your Lord, and 3 back towards the door.